You know, Sugar, we were talking to Rafael in the building here a little earlier, and both of us love the look in his eye, right? He has that fire, he has that passion. But what happens if this fight goes to the canvas? How ready is he?
Well, I mean, we're going to find out. You know, it's going to be definitely a tough one for him because of the way that RDA does his grappling. Like, the thing about RDA, when he does his wrestling attempts, he goes in there for the takedown, but he doesn't necessarily put 150% in every single takedown. Sometimes he just gets on the leg just to hold position, and then he gets his opponent to fight for that position, and then he graduates to another position. But a lot of times, it's just to get the fight. Once he gets the guy fighting, then he can put him through the wash, the rinse and repeat cycle over and over again without expending too much energy. Meanwhile, his opponent is gassed to the max and fighting all the time, but RDA just keeps on the rinse and repeat cycle over and over again.
Rinse and repeat with RDA, right? I think RDA, honestly, he needs to train hard for this fight, but he doesn't really need to make any specific adjustments to his game. He needs to fight like RDA fights. Fiziev, on the other hand, has to make drastic adjustments. He needs to not get overextended on his punches. He needs to make sure he's not against the fence where he can be pushed against the fence and taken down. So many things need to happen because this is, as he said, first time fighting 5 rounds. RDA has proven, what's the number, 11? 11 main events, 11 5-round fights. He's fought the best guys in the world, has RDA, at 170 pounds. This is the first time Fiziev is fighting somebody on that caliber at 155. So makes sure he can keep this fight where he needs to keep it, and that's on the feet.
Yeah, let's look at the takedown defense because the numbers are incredible for Rafael Fiziev. I'm going to get it right. Listen, Kamaru Usman has 100% takedown defense. Rafael Fiziev there in second place with 95.5%. He has defended 21 of 22 takedowns. When you know that, Alan, when you know how good the other guy is with the defense, how much time do you, though, invest in the takedowns? For RDA, how much time should he invest?
Well, that was my question. That's interesting. 95% takedown defense. That's impressive. I was wondering, but is that after 3 takedowns? Like, what's the number? 21
21 to 22.
So he's been defending some shots. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's an impressive resume right there. I don't think that's going to change RDA's plan. I don't think RDA looked at the numbers and goes, oh, man, 95%. Maybe I shouldn't try it. RDA is the guy that will go in there and try to bullnose the best wrestler in the world. That's his style. He brings you in, he draws you into a firefight, and he quickly level changes. I think that will still be a heavy game plan. For me, for RDA, is how much will he try and stand and trade with him before shooting the takedown?
Yeah, like you said, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see the approach that RDA takes, but I don't think that this is going to deter the 95%. It's never going to deter that because when you're in there, you're thinking, okay, as a fighter who is good at takedown, you think, okay, well, he did that against those guys, but he's never did that against me. And the way that RDA does his shot, he does a double, typically speaking, but he has his head on the outside. So if you don't know wrestling, you don't know that you need to put the head to the inside and then start to work on your sprawl and start beating them up. So RDA has a little bit of an advantage when it comes to just understanding head position, just understanding a lot of grappling positions, but it's going to be a big test for Fiziev to see if he can answer the call when it comes to passing those exams to get out of those exchanges.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.